Are you going to be difficult? Do I need to call security?
I mean, I don't know what you would call security for.
Because you're interfering with the operation of this
messing with
agency.
you.
This is
So
a
I'm
public agency. Anybody has the right to walk in, but this is a public agency. This is a public agency. You're doing something more than just walking in to seek information.
Okay.
To advise us of something. You're here for some other purpose that's not been disclosed.
The Digital Side-Eye.
Please subscribe.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Digital Side-Eye. My name is Nash, and today we are going to the Inspector General's office in Sacramento, California. Yes, we're going to go with Bay Area transparency once again, and boy, oh boy, does he put a schooling on the chief legal counsel. This guy is another attorney, folks, another attorney that Jay just puts in his place, and the guy is speechless. Y'all, without further ado, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Please like this video, share it, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into the video. Enjoy the show. They're so nosy. But this is a really good video, y'all. You're going to love this.
The lady was mad and upset, but she didn't say much else.
Can I help you?
Here we go.
No, I'm good.
Here we go. Here we
I'd
go.
like to know what you're doing, please.
I told her. You want to ask her?
No, I want to ask you.
Oh, I'm good. I don't want to talk about it.
Well,
I already told her.
Please leave.
This right here, folks, is the chief legal counsel. The chief legal counsel. He is an attorney, folks. Unfortunately, he does not like the First Amendment. But Jay is going to read him like a book. Let's go.
Please leave.
Why would I have to leave?
Because you're interfering with the operation of this department. You're
No.
not explaining to me, the chief counsel, what it is that you're doing.
Me.
with these pictures here.
How would I be interfering? I don't
Because
get it. I'm
you're-
just taking pictures.
She's walked away from her desk and is not able to complete what it is that she's been assigned to do.
Well,
Why?
that's not true.
She doesn't want you to have a picture taken either, so you're violating her privacy.
Okay.
In
Like
pub-
there's like the Privacy Act or something. I'm just trying to.
Why do people have such a crazy issue with private and public? Seriously, why do public officials think that their buildings are private? It blows my mind. Cops, this guy, he's an attorney, he should know. But there is such an issue with people knowing private and public. Carry on. Here we go.
Figure it out.
Well, I'm not here to give you legal advice.
I'm not
asking
asking
you
for
what you're
legal
doing.
advice.
Yeah, we wouldn't
I'm
want
asking
it.
what you're doing with
I'm
the
just trying to figure out how I'm violating her privacy.
I'm asking you to explain what it is that you're doing on state property.
Right, and I told her. I already explained it to her.
Tell me.
Why would I have to tell you? Why do I have to
Entitled.
explain myself? Tell me what you had for breakfast this morning.
Are you going to be difficult? Do I need to call security?
Really?
I mean, I don't know what you would call security for.
Because
I'm
you're
not
interfering with the
I'm
operation
not
of this
messing with you.
agency.
No, he's
How?
not.
Yeah, I've explained
By
it to
taking
you.
pictures?
I've explained it to you.
By taking pictures?
I've explained it to you.
Well, I didn't get what you were saying. By taking my
You heard me
camera
very
is
well.
messing with
I'm
it,
asking you to explain what you're doing on this office's.
and I'm asking you to explain how I'm interfering. Is it the camera
Ooh.
or me just being here? Like I don't understand you.
This is
So
a
I'm
public
just.
agency.
This is a public agency. This is a public agency. This guy's entitlement. What I love that Jay is about to just stomp on his ego. Oh, it's about to change.
Anybody has the right to walk in, but you're
Okay.
doing something more than just walking in to seek information.
First
Okay.
Amendment.
To advise us of something. You're here for some other purpose that's not been disclosed, and we have the right to know what that is.
I'm taking pictures.
And I'm asking you, why are you taking pictures?
Well, I don't have to explain that part, right?
Do you really think so?
Yeah,
You think you have the right to do that?
to not explain to you my day. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I have the right to do that.
I respectfully disagree with that.
Okay.
So if you
And you're
What
you're
makes
a
you
legal counsel?
entitled?
I am the chief counsel of this organization.
Chief counsel, got you.
And I'm asking you to explain your purpose or to leave.
And I'm asking you what gives you the authority to ask me my purpose.
Because you are interfering with the operation of this
No, he's
agency.
And
not.
how am I
I've
interfering?
explained that to you several times. now.
You're saying my camera.
I'm saying your camera, your presence, your refusal to.
Boom. Right there. When he acknowledged it was the camera that's causing this response is a rights violation. Boom. That's all he needed.
Explain what your purpose is. or
But
I'll
you just told
interfere.
me I can be in here. You said anybody can walk in here.
If you have business here, yes.
Well, I have business taking pictures.
That's what I want to know for. Are you taking it for your own personal reasons? Are you a member
Jumping
of the
to
press?
Well, I
Are
just
you
don't.
conclusions.
I don't feel like sharing. I don't feel like sharing any of that stuff. I already told her, but I'm just not going to share it.
You
I
haven't
don't
told
know.
her anything.
That's not true.
That is true.
See, I told her.
Yeah, you told you're taking pictures, but you've not.
See, do people not understand what a camera does? It records factual evidence better than anything else. Like, you can't say he didn't do something when he has it all recorded. Please, people, use your brains. And especially this guy. I mean, he carry on.
Explain why you're taking pictures.
Oh, I have a story I'm doing.
Yeah, you told you're taking pictures, but you've not explained why you're taking pictures.
That's all. I don't need to give much else. I'm taking pictures. I mean, what makes
He
you
said
think
he
you have
has
a right?
his story.
Huh?
Jandy, you don't need to engage.
Having business here is entitled to some degree of, and they wouldn't want their picture taken. So it's not exactly true that you don't have to state why you're here.
That's not true.
Yeah, no, I disagree. Yeah, I mean, if they needed something private, I'm sure you guys would take them to the back and they'd do something in private, right?
If they chose to go to the back, what if they didn't? If
Well-
they wanted to sit right there, they could.
And if I wanted to take pictures, I could.
Correct.
I don't know if that's exactly.
It's
I
very
do.
true.
I'm pretty sure.
Cite your authority.
Cite my authority.
Please.
I mean, you ever heard of the Constitution?
Yes, I have.
You know the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment?
I do.
Which one are they? Which one would this be?
I'm not here to play your guessing.
Oh.
I'm just asking a
You're
simple
legal
question.
counsel, man.
Why-
Educate me.
Jandy?
Educate me where I'm wrong.
Why do they act like they know? And then when Jay asks them, they jump to another topic immediately. It's a given that this guy does not know the 5 freedoms in the First Amendment of the Constitution. I bet he doesn't know.
Let's call security.
Call him twice, Jandy. Tell him that this. You know the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment?
I do.
Which one are they? Which one would this be?
I'm not here to play your guessing.
See what I mean, y'all? See what I mean? This guy, every time an auditor, a citizen, whatever, walks up to a public official that says that they know the Constitution and asks them what are the 5 elements of the First Amendment, they always jump and say, I'm not here to do that. I'm not, and jump to a different topic. Y'all, that is a dead giveaway that this guy cannot perform and say the 5 elements of the First Amendment. That's crazy. Carry on, sir. This is about to be good.
Sir, I just asked you. a
You're
simple
legal
question.
counsel, man.
Why-
Educate me.
Jandy?
Educate me where I'm
Jan-
wrong.
Jandy.
Let's call security.
Call him twice, Jandy. Tell him that this guy's interfering with my work here that I'm doing. He's obstructing my
Watch his
work.
demeanor.
So yeah, I don't understand why you think you have authority to come out and be like, "What are you doing? I want you to leave. You're taking pictures and obstructing the business and all this stuff." I don't get it. Why do you think you have authority to do that? No, you haven't. You've cited no legal authority at all. There is no legal authority.
Your
And I
ego.
can very simply break it down for you easily.
Go ahead.
I can, but I just feel like you should know it already. You're a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I know it, but I'm not a lawyer. I don't need to know it. You know what I mean? I don't need to explain it to you, right? But I can cite many case laws and Supreme Court case law and Ninth
Do
District
it,
case
Jay.
law that tell you I
Do
can
it.
do exactly what I'm doing, unmolested and uninterfered with, like you're doing. Matter of fact, I could just leave right now because you told me to and say, "Hey, you violated my First Amendment right. Bye-bye. See you in litigation." Right? It's called the First Amendment.
Let's
Freedom
go.
of the press. I don't have to tell you why, what, when, where, how, anything. You understand?
The
Her
wheels.
feeling, excuse me, her feelings
wheels.
of not wanting to be recorded while she's at work, being seen in the public, don't matter. That case called Fordyce versus Seattle. It's a Ninth District case. Go look it up. Right? Smith versus the City of Cummings said that I can record any public officials in the course of their duties while in public places. Would you like me to keep going?
Love
We have the
this.
Glick case. Do you know that one? What about the Atkins case? What about the Musumeci case from San Francisco, the federal building? You want me to keep going? I can keep going.
I love you,
Okay?
Jay.
Call security all you want. But I suggest before you continue to make yourself look like a buffoon as a legal authority, you just
A
go back in and get
buffoon.
to work. All right? You're dismissed. I don't need you here at all. I'm going to continue my business. Thank you.
Mic drop, dude. That was the best ever.
Why come out and speak to people like that? Doesn't make any
Woo,
sense
look at his
at all.
face, y'all. Wait, look at his face, y'all. Look at that face of shame. Oh, Bubba Counsel. That was bad, bro. You got shut down. That was one of the best schoolings in audit history, in my opinion. Whenever you have an attorney general, or no, an inspector general, and he's a high powered, big prestige attorney, and he just got shut down by BAT. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Everybody hit that like button.
And this guy's claim that I'm disrupting business simply by taking pictures because of her feelings not wanting to have her picture taken. I suggest she doesn't work in the front if she doesn't want to have her picture taken. Why is she up here in the front? She doesn't like her picture taken. Why is she up in the front? Nothing left in you, huh?
Crickets.
You buckle and bounce, baby. You can go back to work. We don't need you here, babe. See you later.
Babe.
He's done. He got nothing left. He tried to scare, and when he seen it wasn't no fear, and we're not scared, and we actually know the law is pertaining to this. Now he just dumbs it down and stays quiet. Good job.
Look at his face,
The
bro.
problem is he already done all the damage. Like there'd be nothing else needed for lawyers to just attack what he already said. And this is somebody who knows the law. You're supposed to know the law. As a matter of fact, you took an oath of office here. And your oath of office, you said that you would protect and defend the Constitution of the United States against all, enemies, foreign and domestic. But right now you just tried to violate my constitutional First Amendment right.
Keep going.
Right? Didn't you do that? Yeah, see, he's dumbed down now. He got nothing. That's good. That's what you should have done when you first came out here. Just stay quiet. Told the lady, there's nothing we can do. You can record.
This is better than a walk of
It would have been
shame.
better, but he wanted me to explain my day. He didn't want to explain to me what he had for breakfast. Did you put your left shoe on first or your right shoe? Do you have a pension? What about a safe at your house? You got a safe at your house? Does this building have a safe?
Oh,
Does this building take cash payments? What do people do at this window?
he's such a great troll.
Now I'm asking you part of your job. What do people do at this window? You're not going to assist the public and tell them what the people do at this window? Okay. Not doing his job. Yep.
He
What's your name,
sets
bud?
everybody up.
My name is James Spurling. Spurling.
Cool. What's your email address? Your state issued email address?
Spurling@oig.ca.gov.
Okay. Awesome.
He talks.
So at least he understands that his name and his email address are public record. Let me get a good shot for the thumbnail here.
It's like
There we go.
like
The light wasn't
he
on. You
does
doing
it.
that way. Let's get some light in this
The
direction.
humiliation right now,
All right. He understands that.
bro.
And then I can get the rest of the information that I need.
What information do you need?
I'll let you guys know when I'm ready. Not quite ready for that yet. First, I'm going to wait for you guys' security so we can send them on their way, and then maybe I'll get the stuff I need here.
He just sits and trolls. I love it.
You guys have security in the building or what?
No, they
Taking
called
them so long.
CHP.
Could be an emergency. They're not here yet. What's taking them so long? Or did you call the highway patrol? That would have been the smarter option. And they'll take a while, but at least they would know what's going on. Funny, you got a regular citizen who knows more about the law and the First Amendment than legal counsel.
Let's go, Jay.
This is crazy. Not only legal counsel, lead or chief legal counsel, whatever he said he was. That is just disgusting.
In
That's
his face,
embarrassing.
y'all. In his
Embarrassing.
face. I love it.
So, am I still breaking a law in here? Am I still obstructing business, sir? What about zooming in this office? Is that okay to do?
Pushing the
Is
buttons.
recording or taking pictures from a public area under time, place, manner? Is that okay to do? Time, open business hours. Place, public lobby. Manner, taking pictures. I was quietly taking pictures, minding my own business. Matter of fact, I wasn't even so much taking pictures of her. I actually just came in here and started taking pictures of the wall. And then she ran back and got this knucklehead, and he decided to come in and act the way he acted. And now he clearly knows he's just messed up, and so he's just mute.
He effed around and found out, y'all. Look at that. He effed around and found out.
I would appreciate an apology, sir. I would appreciate you acting like
Nah.
a man and saying, you know what? I'm sorry, I messed up. I
Nah,
won't do that again.
won't
But
happen.
it doesn't seem like he's going to. You want to stand right here for me? That way I can get this in the background with a good picture of you for the thumbnail of the video. Want to help me out? Come on, man, you can do it. You act like a human now. Say, I'm sorry. I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. Can you do that? No, he can't. Look at him.
No, that ego will not let go.
He didn't want to have a normal conversation. Oh, there we go. Highway Patrol. Awesome. They didn't take too long. Took long enough, but they came quick enough. So, yeah, they you know, sometimes you just ask questions and then they start to think, oh, hold on, I can't do that. You know, maybe I can't do that. Maybe I should think about what I'm saying.
He didn't think at all. This guy didn't think before he spoke at all.
All right, let's make sure we get Jim and the Highway Patrol on the camera.
Jim and the Highway Patrol.
Good afternoon, sir.
This is fun.
My name is James Spurling. I'm the Chief Counsel of the Office of the Inspector General. This gentleman has been here nearly 15, more like 20 minutes at this point in time.
It's closer to 30.
Pictures, but has not stated his name or his purpose.
He doesn't have to.
It's walked around muttering, making rather veiled threats about the
Oh,
Office of the
he's making
Inspector General,
threats.
state employees and whatnot.
Why can't they ever tell the truth, chat? Y'all tell me in the comment section why public officials, when they call the law of any sort, why can't they tell the truth about what the situation's happening? They always have to inflate it. And then it just makes you look so bad.
Asking to politely leave.
No.
He doesn't.
California threats are covered under 422.
He's interfered with the operation of the front desk, the receptionist felt intimidated.
Interfering.
Vice President's when he refused to answer any questions about his purpose or to identify himself, and then asked me to come out and speak with him. He has declined to identify himself.
He doesn't have to.
For any reason whatsoever.
You don't know the Fourth Amendment?
Take pictures.
Pain in my
Mutter
back.
like state counsel, state employees. So I'm asking that he be escorted off the property.
No.
Sir, I'm Officer Stevens, Highway Patrol. I'm assuming you're here because it's public space.
Well, yeah, I'm narrating to my camera, but
And like I said, at this point, sir, same thing. If it is a public space,
It is a public space.
and he's not doing anything wrong, technically,
Let's go.
Interfering with the operation of
so
the
that's
state.
something that I need more information about. So, if this gentleman was in any kind of way interfering, then I'd have to see how he was interfering.
Yeah.
okay, Bay fam, let me go ahead and stop that
CHP.
right there because I don't think a lot of people who watch this understand how absolutely huge this is right here.
It
First
is.
off, let me point out right here that this chief legal counsel, the chief lawyer or attorney for the Office of the Inspector General, clearly in this video does not understand our rights or does not care about our rights, in my opinion. Okay, everything I'm saying here is my opinion. He clearly doesn't care about our rights and decided to try to violate them. He also tried to challenge me earlier, cite your legal authority. When I did show him that I could cite several cases that had legal precedence, he decided to just go mute. Now that the officer's here and he feels he has his power, he asked the officer to violate our rights and remove us from this public space, even after he's already clearly said it's a very public space.
Multiple
Now,
times.
the biggest part is, and where you're seeing the most change is, those who have been watching for years understand, is 5, 6, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, when I started doing this, when this chief legal counsel told a police officer to get us out of this public space, the cops would automatically cooperate and do what they were told. He would have came over to me and told me to leave. I would have said,
Y'all, if you have not gone to Bay Area Transparency and subscribed to his channel, y'all have to. Jay, I've been watching him since day one, and he used to get knocked down, beat up, the whole 9 yards. He would take the arrest like a champ. It was rough to get where he's at, and this shows the education and how it's switched, and it's amazing. Jay, dude, I salute you.
no, I don't have to leave. I can be here. We would have had an argument. He probably would have put me in cuffs, put me in the back of a car, took me out. They would have locked the doors and not let anybody back in, and it would have been a huge ordeal. So this is part of the change that we're creating. This cop now knows, and he's telling the lead legal counsel for the Office of the Inspector General, no, sir, I can't just remove him from this public place. Give me more. Just simply saying he's disrupting is not enough. I need to know how is he disrupting so I can make that legal determination.
Right.
And this is what police officers are supposed to do. But we had to go through many, many years of getting roughed up by police officers, of getting put in handcuffs, of challenging them, of standing up for our rights, of not just leaving when they tell us to because
Exactly.
they threaten to arrest us all the time. It took years
years of that to get to this point. And this is only a small part of the change that we're making. There's so much more change that we're making, Bay Fam. That's why it's so important we continue this journey. We continue these videos. We get these videos out there. Let's get back to it.
This cop's going to do great.
Once again, Jay, thank you. Thank you for going through what you did to get where we are. I just hope it continues, but thank you.
I can go back here with you.
No, I actually think, no.
This cop's going to do great.
Okay.
If you have anything anymore, I can go back here with you.
No, I actually think, no, there's nothing else on the schedule.
Okay.
He's just become an annoyance and he is interfering with the.
An annoyance.
And so I'm asking to either state his purpose or to leave. And he
You don't have to.
Understandable. I understand it can be frustrating, and we've had similar things at different state agencies, our office or other California Highway Patrol offices.
This is
that
the
same purpose
lead
is
counsel.
Business hours.
This is the
it's
attorney.
public space.
Yep.
This is crazy.
So it can be frustrating. Now, if there is something that this gentleman has done,
He thinks he's got too much power.
Exit or enter the property or interfering, then that does change things.
No, I understand that perfectly.
Oh, do you now?
I agree with the word that you said, but I don't know what he's going to do, as he's not.
Oh.
himself or what his purpose is.
Predicting.
Understandable.
That's
But
not
not
true.
knowing something, I can't.
Well, I don't know that he's not going to interfere with somebody who does come in.
Right, but
Oh my gosh.
Even more of a reason he's not interfering.
Is this guy really an attorney? Does he think that those are grounds for a trespass? Oh my gosh. That statement was awful, dude.
It is frustrating, I understand that. Especially being a state agency or
This
a
guy
government
is
agency.
something else, man. Look at him.
And when the methods can just be directly, probably to frustrate or annoy the employees there. However, until he actually does something, I can't ask him to leave based on what he might do in a public space.
Yeah.
Also, I can meet with you back here, or if there's a supervisor, because I understand these things can get kind of hectic and frustrating sometimes. That's fine too. We can go behind a closed door, whatnot. And,
No, then you'll give a narrative.
have something to show me a video or something like that.
Well, he said I made threats too. That's 422. We should look into it. Just investigate me for it. I mean,
That is something that I can definitely look into if you have something like that. Is there a super? Oh, here's my partner.
They don't have anything.
Is that just someone that let you in? Yeah. Okay. Is there a manager here that I can speak with?
He's
this
the
is
top
lead legal
dog.
counsel.
Okay. Okay. All right. Then can I come with you back here? Of course.
And he wants to talk in private.
Yeah. I hate
Make sure we
that.
keep the body cam on, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. XYZ. That would have been a horrible fucking move
All right,
on
no, thank you
officers.
again.
Sir, pleasure.
Oh, he don't want to come back out.
Steven, so that's who you talked to. I know it says on the shirt pretty clearly here today. So talk to them. You're in a public space, you know.
I heard
what
you.
Yeah, what I understand, I couldn't find any threats that were made.
Oh man, let's request our records, and then we can be on our way.
All right, this should
Now, I
be
would
interesting.
love
I
right
don't
now
remember
for them
this
to
part.
refuse to help me and refuse to take my California public records request.
Oh.
Because then, how's it going? I would love for that to happen. Because then we have a lawsuit on the grounds of, hey, you just tried to violate my First Amendment right. So I rang the bell. If you
I
please
forgot
out the
this
window,
part.
Please ring the bell. Here we are, ringing the bell again.
Oh no.
Let's get my records and.
Don't
So you guys
don't
aren't even
screw
doing
up.
any conducting any business at this point,
Ooh,
right?
here
Hello,
we go.
I need some help, please.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no. They're
So they
gonna screw
hear
up.
my bell. They come look at me and they walk away. So, like I said, I would love for them to go ahead and refuse my public records.
Don't double down, y'all.
Oh, I don't know what else to do. I keep ringing the bell. They're not listening.
Come take his records request, damn it. God. What is wrong with these people? Like, this has been going on for years. People should know this stuff everywhere that's public. Seriously. Should be in your handbook.
Use some assistance, please. And yeah, see, knocking. And don't let them come out and say we were pounding on the glass and all this crazy
They
shit,
always
'cause that
do.
dude, that legal counsel guy, he's an idiot. He will say something like that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? I think he would. Based on what I've seen already, I would say that would be an educated guess of this idiot.
Very
And he
true.
would say something like that. So, here I go, ringing the bell again.
Why can't they just do their jobs?
And here we are knocking again. Trying to get assistance. And now they're just refusing to help me. And yeah, we've asked for assistance and they're not providing it.
It's a refusal. That's taxpayer
And now
dollars.
they've turned the bell off. It's not ringing anymore. That's why it's flashing red and it was flashing green earlier. So it's like I
Unbelievable.
said, this is what you get. This is what you get with public servants after you just freaking whoop the lawyers.
Yeah,
Right.
you did.
And now
Yeah,
they're
you
refusing
did.
to serve. So
Oh my
nothing I
gosh.
can do. I need to get these records before I leave. Like I don't understand the issue here. I need some service here.
What service do you need?
Need to request public records.
What public record are you looking for?
Well, there's several. There's maybe at least 7 or 8 of them. So if you guys want to write them down, I can tell them to you. You can give me a copy of it, and then that'll be it. That'll be my public records request.
I'll give you a piece of paper and you can write them yourself.
No.
Yeah, well, I'd ask you guys to write them for me. I don't have my reading glasses on, and I'm holding this camera, so it'd be good if you guys write it.
Verbal.
Give me a second.
Yep.
Verbal.
What public records are you looking for?
All right. I will take your name
Oh, this is about to.
and your email address. I will take everything public in your employee file,
Oh,
including your oath of office.
Jay loves this.
I will take your immediate supervisor's name.
Hold on. You're going too fast for me.
Okay.
Is he actually writing? Is that pen even on? Okay, yeah, he is.
Go ahead, please.
I will take your immediate supervisor's name. Basically all the same information for your immediate supervisor.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. My immediate supervisor's employment file? Is that what you're saying?
No, the same information I asked for you, I want the same thing for your supervisor. So his name, his email address, everything public in his employee file, including his oath of office.
I'm glad they came out though.
Go ahead.
The lady who sat up here, Jandy, I want her name, her state issued email address, just like everyone else. Everything public in her employee file. Pretty sure she didn't take an oath of office.
She might have.
Go ahead.
Now, if there are cell phones, state issued cellular phones for this specific office, I want those cell phone numbers and February's bill, cell phone bill 2025.
Do y'all see what Jay does with his public records request? What he does is he is poking the bear. He's poking at the most like private public things that is listed on all these folks. So he's just poking the bear. I don't know what he does with these records, but he's got a pile of them.
What time is it? It is almost 3. Let's say 2 I got here. I will take any emails sent on today's date, 3/28/25, after 2 p.m.
Should get messenger too.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be it for that request. If I need something else, I'll add to it later, but for now, that's it.
Okay.
Cool. I will be back in 11 days. You guys have 10 days to have a response. I'll be back in 11 days to pick up the response and any public records that are ready. If they use the extension that's written into the California Public Records Act or Public Information Act, then I will come back after that date that they give me that the records will be ready after the extension.
There you go. Mic drop, dude. One of the most informative
Can I
videos.
get your name and your telephone number, please?
Negative.
So noted. What happens if I'm not here or there's nobody here who recognizes you at that point in time when you return?
Who else will
you
have
can
those
put the name
records?
as anonymous cameraman, and then I'll identify myself as anonymous cameraman.
Digging. Why
And
do
then
they have
I'm sure
to
you guys can
dig?
figure out how to get me the response. So somebody here can give it to me.
There's no way that he can write. He's shaking. I would love to see this piece of paper. Y'all, what did I tell you about that video? It is off the chain to watch somebody that has been in power for probably way too long and has control or thinks he has control over every situation. For Jay to waltz up in there and make that man speechless and just like ghostly white, it was amazing. What an incredible educational moment. Y'all, if you're not subscribed already, what are y'all doing? Hit that bell notification icon so you'll know every single time that I post. Like, comment, share, and I will see you next time. Be the blessing you want to see in the world. It starts with us.